I mean, it's an amazing story, especially to be able to drive that kind of change in the sort of very traditional healthcare industry that can obviously like be difficult to get new technology into. I would love to understand a little bit more about, ultimately AI is like such a new technology, right? The whole thing from the perspective of the transformer architecture is still so new, less than a decade old. Most people's first exposure to the concept of AI was like, 2 years ago. So I'd love to understand from your perspective, like, why did you guys choose to move so fast here? What was the like impetus for that? How did you guys get conviction to invest in doing work in the space, despite the fact that the technology is obviously still very new?
It's a great question. And I would push back a little bit and say that it's new. And so if we ask anybody who's not a computer scientist,
right,
and doesn't work for the NSA or maybe Google
right,
or NVIDIA or Palantir, if you ask 10 people what they mean by AI, you're going to get 12 different explanations.
right.
So AI, like anything else, is a tool. And the delivery of healthcare is people, process, and tools.
Yeah.
So how do we bring tools into processes so that people can deliver better healthcare?
Yep.
When we say innovation, we mean intelligence, and two terms that mean everything and nothing. Right? So if we were to say that intelligence is helping humans make better decisions, and that could be anything from choosing pharmacotherapy at the bedside to thinking about how to better deploy capital, to how to do back office automation, to how to better organize operating rooms or infusion centers, really across the spectrum. That's what we mean. So when you say AI, most people probably are thinking of what they're seeing with ChatGPT, what they're seeing with Perplexity and other companies. When I say AI, I really mean intelligence, and it could be rules-based logic. It could be prescriptive and predictive analytics. It could be machine learning. It could be computational linguistics. It could be generative AI, and we have examples from across that spectrum. But I would argue that, at least in healthcare, AI that meets the Turing test definition of AI does not yet exist, and certainly has not been deployed. So it's just math. It's not magic. It's a tool. And tools are reliant on people and processes. So that's how we approach this.